Welcome, I'm back. This is probably going to be the last Hello Neighbor related thing I'll make for a long time, I would assume. I mean, I say that and the next day I'm probably just going to upload another video for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, so I will be making a tier list based on the games I've already played, which is pre-alpha, alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3, and alpha 4. So here we go. I've had to zoom in a bit just because ads around the side. And I found this one. I didn't make it myself. So it does have Hello Neighbor 2 and like this other Hello Neighbors things like Secret Neighbor and Hello Guest and whatever. But it does have the pre-alpha and alphas and stuff that I'm going to be using. So we'll start off with the pre-alpha. I'm going to put it in C. I think it's a good start. It's a little bit too difficult as in getting actually into the basement, but I think the main idea of the pre-alpha wasn't actually getting in, it was just seeing how the AI works. And for that, I'd say that it worked really well with the AI. Then as an actual game, it's obviously not perfect, so that's why I'm putting it in C. Alpha 1, I'm going to put in, I'll put in A, yeah, I'll put it in A tier. The reason why I put it so high up is because the game really encourages you to try and get into the house and like against the AI, which is the neighbor. So it does it as well as pre-alpha does. So like the main point of alpha 1 is to try and solve the mysteries of the house and get into the basement while dealing with this AI that's trying to like put traps down and catch you and learns from anything you do. So I think it does it really well. So I'm putting it in A tier. The reason why I'm not putting it in S is because I don't know, like something about it just doesn't give off a great vibe, if you know what I mean by that. Alpha 2, I'm going to put in C, but lower than pre-alpha. The reason why I put it worse than alpha 1 is because it kind of deleted a lot of what made alpha 1 so great. Like the AI is still there. It's just it was extremely easy. And the fact that getting caught means you still keep your items, it really means you don't need to worry too much about the AI. You kind of just solve the mysteries. Like it's mostly about solving mysteries. It doesn't suck. It's not a bad game, but it's definitely a lot worse than Alpha 1, and it is a lot worse than, not a lot worse, but it is a bit worse than the pre-alpha, just because it kind of gets rid of a lot of what makes Hello Neighbor unique, which is the AI learning from what you're doing, like putting traps and stuff, but it is still kind of there, it's just got rid of a lot more, I guess. Alpha 3, I'm actually going to put in D tier, just because, so if you don't remember, Alpha 3 is the one where it's really dark, Alpha 2 is the one with like the single story house, Alpha 1's the one with the shark room, if you know what I mean, then pre-alpha is just classic. But yeah, Alpha 3 I'm going to put down here, it's kind of on the same level as Alpha 2, except the AI is a bit cooler, but the fact that it's so dark makes it so annoying and like it's kind of hard to see. Also, I felt like in Alpha 3 a lot of stuff was missing. Again, that is kind of the point because it's an alpha and not the full game, but I just feel like it was missing a lot of stuff, and it definitely felt like the AI just, I don't know, it felt, Alpha 3 kind of felt like the game started to move away, further away from Alpha 1 into its own little thing, and Alpha 3 is kind of like in between it. So, I don't know. Now, Alpha 4, I'm going to put in B, just because Alpha 4 has pretty much completely got rid of what made Alpha 1 and the pre-alpha great, which is the AI learning and stuff. The neighbor just became annoying, really, because you keep your items, so when you see the neighbor, I don't know, he catches you and then you're back at the start and you instantly go back in and you haven't lost any progress other than you're moving like to the start of the house rather than wherever you were inside. So he goes from you want to try to avoid him to it doesn't really matter if he catches you or not. So that's why it's not better than Alpha 1, because I really feel like Hello Neighbor could have been like a really cool game if it included this kind of stuff, like the AI. Like, you're in a scenario where the AI has to learn from what you've done. Like, say you went through the back door, the AI puts a bear trap there, which it was doing quite a bit in Alpha 1, and it kind of just like lost that motion in Alpha 4. But the reason why I put Alpha 4 higher than pre-Alpha and the other ones is because it has it has like one half of what made Hello Neighbor great, and that's the fact that it's just so random, so unrealistic, but in a really cool way. How this house is kind of ridiculous, how big it is, and like the roller coaster and the power ups, like the punching and the double jump. I don't know. It was just random. It was really cool. Like, also the parkour, like the parkour random bit at the back, trying to get to the crowbar. I thought in Alpha 3 was pretty cool. It was annoying trying to get there, but yeah. But the parkour in Alpha 4, the punching, like the power ups, making the basement more difficult than just opening the door. Like, he had to get the power up so he could actually beat what's inside the basement. I kind of felt like was really cool, and that's also something that makes Hello Neighbor stands out. But it is definitely lacking the other half, which is the AI, which is the better half in my opinion. So that's why I put it here, and I'm just having a think. Yeah, yeah, I'm not sure if I should put Alpha 3 here or here. It's kind of like in between, because it doesn't suck. It's not a bad game. It's pretty cool, but it kind of just, it doesn't have the half that Alpha 4 has it, and it doesn't have the half that Alpha 1 has. It's kind of in between. It's missing some stuff. It has some stuff. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it should go here, but I'm just going to go with this. I think this is fair, and obviously I haven't played Hello Neighbor 2 uh, Hide and Seek. I think that is Hello Guest, Secret Neighbor, or the full game. But eventually when I do, I will definitely add these to the tier list. I don't know if my opinion will change about these, but yeah, I definitely agree. I think Alpha 1 was definitely the best. It had some pretty cool and unique puzzles, but the main thing was the neighbor and seeing his AI learn from what you do. It is kind of funny to break him. Like, when I played it, he got stuck in the window of your own house. But I honestly think if the game is like, it's foolproof in terms of breaking the neighbor, I reckon it'd be a much better game, and like, you really have to try and you have to adapt to the AI, and the AI adapts to you at the same time. I don't know, I think just that'd be such a cool game, but sadly Hello Neighbor did drift away from that a bit, which is kind of disappointing. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like this tier list is what what feels right to me. Like, Hello Neighbor's 4, Hello Neighbor Alpha 4 is unique in its own way. Alpha 1's unique in its own way. I feel like Alpha 1 is better than Alpha 4, and yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is right. Anyway, so yeah, short video, probably going to be like 8 minutes or something. Do hope you enjoyed that. I wonder if you agree or not. I would really like you to comment to see if you agree, or like or dislike, depending on whether you agree or not. I don't know. Maybe I only have that opinion, but I reckon there's other people out there who would also think the same as me. I don't know. That was the tier list that I made. I do hope you enjoyed this interesting and new video, I guess. Maybe I should be doing this in the future. I should make like a tier list on the games I finished playing. I don't know. But yeah, check out my other content, and I'll see ya.